Welcome to Deborah Inc., the business of being me. I'm Deborah Robinson, and thank you for tuning in to our second episode. This coronavirus, I tell you, I have been now in the house for about 40 days. And during these 40 days, I think I have gone out 3 times to the grocery store. Other than that, I have been in the house. I'm doing okay, though. How are you? I hope you're doing okay as well. I have been in so long that right now I need to get out of here. I need a break. I need to get away. And so I am going to New York today. Okay, I'm not really going to New York. I've already been there, but I am going to go there in this episode. For my 2020 birthday, I decided to do something that I've always wanted to do, but never had an opportunity to do it. And that's what I want to challenge you today with. If there's anything that you've been really wanting to do, you've been saying, you know, I want to do this or I want to do that. It's something that's on your bucket list. Anything, you should go do that thing. Okay, go do that thing. Do it now. I tell you, because going to New York to visit the talk shows was something that I've wanted to do for a long time. I planned a trip for 3 days, and during those 3 days, I scheduled to see the Tamron Hall show, the Wendy Williams Show, The View, and also Kelly and Ryan. I wanted to visit the talk shows for research purposes for my own show, and also just to see what it's like to be in the audience of all of those shows. So I was really excited when I was able to book all 4 of those shows during those 3 days. And that was something that's unique because although the tickets are free, you're not guaranteed the tickets. I drove all night to get to the Tamron Hall show. I drove all night to get to you. Is that all right? That is one of my favorite songs, and I absolutely love Celine Dion. She is my #1 favorite singer, and I remember going to her concert in Nashville for my birthday one year. And when I was sitting there and we were waiting on her to come, I said, I bet you she starts with I Drove All Night. And all of a sudden the song starts and here comes Celine Dion singing, I drove all night to get to you. Is that all right? So anyway, I'm going to take you guys with me to New York, so let's go. The call time to be in the line was 7:30. I'm 2 hours away from New York. I was out the door in the car by 4:30. I knew that I had a 3-hour drive, so I decided that I was going to change clothes on the way. I was going to do my hair and my makeup on the way, driving. Yes, I do it. I was going to be driving down the freeway, doing my hair and my makeup, and then once I got there, I was going to find a garage to park in, and I was going to change my clothes, and then I would go to the show. I had it all perfectly planned out, but it didn't happen that way. Here is the thing, and one of the reasons why I don't really care for New York. It takes you so long to get somewhere. Literally, it's a 2-hour drive. I left at 4:30. I had to be in the line at 7:30. That gave me 3 hours, okay? My GPS is saying I am 10 miles away, and it's saying it's going to take me an hour to get there. And I'm like, what? So literally, I was in the city trying to get there for an hour.
In 800 feet, continue straight to stay on West Street.
I stayed up all night the night before, so I hadn't had any sleep. I was so tired. I was sleepy.
In 600 feet, your destination will be on the right.
And by the time I got there, I was delirious and talking to myself. My phone is gone. 0%. You need some lotion. You just need some lotion. It's just not even right. Your eyes are crazy. And then the suitcase back there. Fix the suitcase. Lotion your hands. I found a parking spot that was close to the studio. So I pull into the parking spot and I am right next to an entire line of people waiting to go into the Kelly and Ryan show. What does that mean? That means people are looking at me. People are looking into the car, and I have to do my hair and makeup. And remember, I have a suitcase open in the back because I decided to change clothes once I got there. I couldn't change clothes in front of all these people, so I had to wear what I had on. And once I got inside, I actually got a really good seat. It was the first seat on an aisle row where Tamron comes up on the side, so the seat was really a good seat. You cannot shoot video, so I was only able to shoot some photos. But she had some really good guests. She had Soledad O'Brien, who's a journalist. Soledad was talking about a documentary that she has produced with her company, SOB Productions. The documentary was called Hungry to Learn, and it was about college students who are really going to college hungry. Soledad can explain it much better than I can.
So for many of these students, they literally cannot afford to eat. And I don't mean they're eating ramen all the time and it's not fun. Like, they literally cannot afford any food whatsoever if they're not going to a food pantry.
I'll link her website, which has a preview of the documentary, down below. And also her other guests, they were talking about college, and let's see, her other guest was this author, Anthony O'Neill.
What is the big takeaway that people need to know if they're applying in all of these?
The number one thing I always say is the caliber of your future will be determined by the choices that you make today. Yeah. So make sure that you're making the right choice and you're intentional with your finances. If you want to be debt-free, live below your means and stick to the end goal.
His book is called Debt-Free Degree. It was interesting because they were asking, okay, do you have any questions that you would like to ask? And I thought about a question because I actually went to college all the way through. I have almost my master's degree, and I went to college debt-free, no debt coming out. I was on scholarship and grants all the entire time through, and he talks about getting a debt-free degree. And they gave out the books. And as a matter of fact, is this book signed? Yes, it is. It's another book that I have. I love to collect books that have been signed. So now after the first show, I was able to attend the second taping of the show, and it was only about, I would say 30 minutes or so before the second show, but I refused to go to the second show in the same clothing, so I left, went to the car to change clothes. So when I went back to the car between the shows, I had a ticket on my car. This is my New York ticket. I haven't paid it. I wonder if they'll let it go. Wow. I don't know how much it's going to be. I'm going to have to call and see what I need to do. Oh gosh, I gotta take care of that. Thank goodness there was not a line for the Kelly and Ryan show, so I was able to change clothes in the car right there. I did that, and I got back inside, but you know what? I had to wait again in the line, and I was like, I thought I was priority. Why did I have to wait in the line? But that's okay. I got in. When Tamron comes out, there's someone who's designated in the audience to hold her cue cards, and I was sitting next to that person. And it happened to be that that person on that day was Tamron Hall's best friend. And I was like, really? So we had the best time. And then the guest on that show was, wow, Tommy Davidson. Don't fall, don't fall. Tommy Davidson. And he has written a book, Living in Color. Remember Tommy Davidson? He was on the show In Living Color. Well, let me see. Did he sign his book? Really? Really, Tommy? You didn't sign the book? Who does that? No signature. Anyway, this is Tommy Davidson in Living Color. He was literally hilarious. He was just hilarious. During the breaks, he was the funniest. He was telling jokes. He was cracking everybody up. Everybody was laughing. He talked about his life growing up.
You said of your mother that raised you,
Okay.
who was white.
Right.
You said she noticed a pile of trash at the side of the house. Something made her look at that pile. And when she did, she saw a tire, and behind it, a baby foot was sticking out. And that foot was mine. That was your start
That
to
was the
family.
start. That was the start to family.
I can't find it online anywhere else. I would bring it to you and show it to you. But he performed. It was hilarious. I tell you, he is one of the funniest comedians, and I don't know what happened to where he's not out there more these days. But his new book is, and you can get it on Amazon. I'll leave a link below so that you can get the book. It is really good. He talks a lot about the behind the scenes of the television show In Living Color. And while he gives some stories about him at Kenan, he gives this one story about when he first met Jamie Foxx. He talks about how Kenan used to kind of cause division within all of the comedians. And so one day, Kenan comes into the break room and tells Jamie that, you know, there's a new guy that they're bringing on. He had a skit with Jamie Foxx, and this was their first time meeting, and it was when Jamie Foxx was playing Wanda. And I found the clip. It is so hilarious, but it's in the book. It's in the book, and it is really, really funny.
Oh, this is definitely heaven. Oh, this is definitely heaven.
Then just call me the Messiah.
Let me turn around and see my angel.
No, hold on, just a minute. You got me so excited. Just hold on. You see your angel as soon as you get to heaven.
Well, look here, girl. I tell you what. How about I call you tonight?
Okay,
Because I
then.
know a nice place we can get dinner,
All right.
wine,
Uh-huh.
and the whole night.
What's wrong with you? See, you just gotta relax. Relax yourself. Relax yourself. And see, after you done said all that now, I think I'm ready to go.
I think I'm ready to go too, girl. Let me see
wait.
my angel.
Flip on over.
Float.
Come on, get some of this. Come on.
Float.
Hilarious. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Kathy Ireland was also on the show with Tommy Davidson, and it was interesting to hear her story of how she moved her career as a model and into the home decorating, and she is literally, she may be a billionaire. She's really doing really well with her businesses.
Was there advice that you received? How did you know?
A lot of failures along the way. The entire time I was working in the modeling industry, I was trying and failing at businesses. But I knew early on that so much of it was dependent upon looks, and it's just the look of the moment, whatever that is. And so I knew I needed to do something that had more security. And something Mr. Buffett said early on, he said, you know, fashion and apparel, it's very cyclical. In home, it's more steady. Very profound, simple, profound, and we entered into the home industry. It was great advice. And the message that Rachel and I want to convey to the readers is whatever sector of life and business you're in, whether it's modeling, entertainment, whether you work in agriculture, finance, whatever it is, know your value.
Yeah.
Put boundaries in place to protect yourself, because those values will be challenged.
So when I left the Tamron Hall show, I was so tired. Remember, I had been up all night the night before. I was so tired, so I went straight to the hotel.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Thomas Street.
And I went to sleep until the next day. I had to wake up and head out to The View. Hello. Thank you. So The View allows you to take video during the coming in process, but not during the show. We'll sit together. That is a tunnel. You're in trouble. Girl.
guys can just go up the staircase for me, please.
Okay, thank you.
How many?
2.
Guys, my friend Kenny, okay? Hey, how many?
2.
And do the second row.
Where?
All the way in.
You would sit us right behind the cameras.
You'll be on camera.
Right behind the cameras. I met someone at The View and we were able to sit together, so that was a good thing. I had somebody to actually talk to during the taping, but I didn't get a good seat. They sat me right behind the camera. But one thing they said when you were going in, they said wherever they seat you, that's your seat. Meaning don't ask them to switch seats because they're not going to. And I was walking to my seat and everything in me was saying, ask him to switch seats. And I kind of did, and he kind of like blew it off as if I didn't really ask him to switch seats because we were told not to ask them to switch seats.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The View!
Here come Hot Topics with Whoopi, Joy Behar, Sunny Hostin, and Meghan McCain. Now, let's get things started.
Just to not leave the flap going with Alan.
The View was an interesting experience. While Tamron was very, very confident, she was so personable. She came out, she was so friendly. Her smile was big. She was so excited. I really loved the energy that she gave the show. And something that I guess I noticed because I do television, I noticed that she used the teleprompter, but she didn't read verbatim on the teleprompter. She was able to read the teleprompter, put in her own notes and her own thoughts, and change it up to make it feel right for her, which was really interesting because I could see the words on the teleprompter as she was reading them, and I was watching her words and listening to what she was saying, and she wasn't reading it verbatim. And then, of course, the teleprompter operator would keep up with her so that they would know when to raise it up as she was going through ad-libbing throughout her dialogue, which was really good. She is really a really good professional. Lover, lover, lover. Loved the show. But The View, it was interesting. I get the feeling that the ladies on The View don't really enjoy each other. I'm not sure they like each other. For example, Whoopi only spoke to the audience when the cameras were on. The hello, 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 hello that she does, that was the only time she spoke to the audience outside of when they did a giveaway and she had to address the audience as far as this is what you're getting. Other than that, she never said anything to the audience during the breaks. On the other hand, Meghan, she seemed not to be happy. She didn't have a smile most of the time, and during the breaks, she left the stage. She left the set during the breaks. She wasn't even there. And then she would come back right as it was time to go on the air. And Joy didn't address the audience at all either. Joy went through the show, and during the breaks, she said nothing to the audience. The only person who said something to the audience was Sunny. During the breaks, she would walk around and she would walk and start talking to the audience about different things. During every break, the makeup team would run to the stage and start reapplying makeup and redoing hair as if they messed something up in the 5-minute segment that they just did. It was interesting. It felt like to me that they were only doing it so that the audience would not have an opportunity to talk to them. And they also had a comedian during the break who did the talking. She kept the audience going while we were as if it was like, don't talk to us. We have other things to do. And I can understand that because I'm the same way. When I'm in the middle of a show, I don't want to do small talk. I just want to keep my mind on the topic so that I'm ready for the show. But Tamron was quite different. But this crew, it was interesting. They just seemed as if they were disconnected. They didn't flow well together. They seemed as if they didn't enjoy the show. They didn't want to be there. But we did get a giveaway.
And we've got exciting news for members of our audience because you're so good. You're each getting a pair of Ranger tickets to event. It's exciting.
It's so great. Yeah. Here's my ticket. So this is the giveaway, and it actually expired April 1st. So I'm wondering what they're going to do about this because we weren't able to go because of the virus. So interesting. So that was my experience of The View. I didn't get a good seat. The host seemed very distant, and I was there though, and they had a really nice setup, you know, but it wasn't that great of an experience. Hey there. So my new 1+1 at the show. Yeah. I didn't have to sit by myself this time. Okay, so is it just one ticket though?
No, it says 2
Okay,
complimentary tickets.
so this is 2 complimentary tickets to
the
New York Rangers. Thank you. Yes. How much? No. Thank you.
He was like, okay. What?
Right. He seemed excited about it. I felt like a New Yorker because I walked the mile from the hotel. Oh, that's okay. You know what I tell my photographer every time when we're like in an interview and they're like, can we just stop? Can we stop? I tell my photographer, you stop my cameras if you want to when if somebody else tells you to. You never stop my cameras. It didn't stop. I tried to. It didn't stop though. You actually, wow. Okay, yeah, see, I've got to walk about a mile.
Oh, okay.
I think I go this way though.
Well, that's Central Park. And
Okay,
that's
yeah,
where-
so I've got to go. I'm I don't know where I
And
am.
that way is Lincoln Center. So whichever way you want to be, like town. I don't know if you're going to go eat, but
No, I'm going back because I have to send something out. Let me see.
so you could walk along the park towards
You know, hold on. Let me see which way I came.
Columbus.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
is
this
Central
way.
Park, and
Yeah.
that's Lincoln Center.
Okay, yeah. So I came through. I don't know where I came through. I don't know. Okay.
And you can walk down to Columbus Circle that way.
So I just finished the show, The View, and now I am, I feel like a real New Yorker. I am taking the mile walk back to the hotel. This is the ABC studios right here that I'm in front of right now, and it's all along this little area right here. So The View is at the ABC studio. So is Tamron, and I was at Tamron's show on yesterday. I did 2 shows for Tamron, but now I am going to go back to the hotel room, finish a couple things. I left the studio and I am on Columbus and 64th, but I actually have no idea where I am. I think I am lost. I'm not sure where I am, and I'm not sure where I'm going. I know I am walking in heels. This is 62nd coming up. That's Broadway. I know Broadway was near where my hotel is. I guess because I was under so much stress from trying to get in here, and get things together, and forgetting things and missing things, that now, wow, New York is feeling much better. New York is feeling much better at this moment. So I have one more day here, and this is 62nd. You know, I'm not sure I am because it doesn't make sense for me to just keep walking and I don't know where I am or where I'm going. Coming up on 60th. I'm not sure where I am still. I'm probably about halfway there, probably. After the view, I went back to the hotel. I thought I'd get in my car and maybe drive around and see some things there in New York. But, and this is one other reason why I don't really like New York. First of all, I was told not to drive, that it would be best if I took a train. But I didn't want to take a train because I didn't want to deal with my luggage and deal with all of that stuff on a 3-day trip, so I decided to drive. Remember, I got a ticket, maybe 2. And then when I got to the hotel, it cost $55 a day to park alone. And that was parking one time, which meant that if you wanted to take your car out of the parking garage that was connected to the hotel, you had to pay another $55 to come back in. I did not take my car out, but I was considering it, and while I was considering it, I was looking for my keys, and I couldn't find them. And then I remembered. The night before, I walked across the street to McDonald's. On the way back from McDonald's, I put my keys in the bag and I walked across the street. When I got to the room, I put the bag on the bed, I ate my burger, and then I threw the bag away. Where are my keys? They're in the McDonald's bag that I put in the trash. My keys are now in the trash. The hotel crew were so nice. They literally went through the trash for me to try to find my keys. The elevator was totally full with trash bags. And the guy said, you were on the 11th floor, so that means your trash is probably right in this area. He took trash bags down and he removed trash bags until he got to the area where he said the trash that came out of my room was probably in this area. I did it too. I went through the trash with him. He had gloves on. I didn't. I didn't care. I just wanted my keys. I drove all the way to New York and I threw away my car keys. Not just my car keys, but my house keys. I had one saving grace, and that was that $55 a day parking garage. I gave him my extra set of keys, which meant that I still had my car keys, but I wouldn't be able to get in the house when I got home.
No, that's it. Then another bag is up.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I sure do appreciate you.
You got it?
No. Okay. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I have to be in the line for Kelly and Ryan by 7:45. It's a mile walk. I feel like a New Yorker now because I am really in the weather, dodging the traffic, doing what New Yorkers do, going between traffic and traffic. And so I literally feel like a New Yorker. Okay, that car's taking a long time to come. It doesn't say go yet, but I'm going because that's what New Yorkers do, right? Okay, so I'm bundled up and I'm about a third of the way there. It's about a mile walk, which is not bad, and I'm going pretty fast, I think. Okay, my glove is off of this hand, so I have to go, and I will take you guys into the Kelly and Ryan show with me. See you in a minute. Bye. I get to the show, and so I'm sitting there, and I'm waiting, and everybody else is going, and I'm sitting there by myself. A security guard then comes up to me and says, "Are you by yourself?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Come with me." He walks me all the way past that long line, all the way past all of these people And he takes me to the front of the line and he says, wait right here. He literally put me from the back of the line to the front of the line and he takes me in to seat me. I am sitting on the front row, the end seat of the front row at the Kelly and Ryan show. It's not many of us in here now, but they're coming. Not only that, the Kelly and Ryan show let you keep your cameras out. They allowed you to videotape not only before the show, but during the show. So I got some good footage for you guys.
Welcome to the show. I'm Michael Gelman. I'm the executive producer of the show. Woo! Applause. Yes. Let me explain this to everyone. And yes, there is a better way to applaud. That is to make it louder. The way to do that is to do it faster. So let's check it out. Here is the cue for double speed applause.
Hold up, place go wild when I pull up. They all on me like they want some. Think I got what you need, well I have none. Hop off, you're a freak.
And now, here are Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest.
Hey, Carolina, stick around for live.
Hi guys, Blake Lively from the Rhythm Section is here, plus a performance from the Little Big Town.
That's at 9 on ABC 11.
Okay. Hi, Central.
Oh my God! Oh, those middle school kids are monsters. Am I right?
They're crazy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
7th grade is the worst. I
Seventh is
think.
the worst of
Yeah.
all three.
So why is that?
I don't know. I don't know. We tried to figure it out for years.
Hi.
Nice dress.
Please welcome back to the show, Max Reed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go change clothes. We're gonna come right back out. If you stay, we'll see you. If you don't, thanks for coming. And have a good day in New York City. But Michael Gelman's gonna tell you more.
All right.
So I am finishing the Kelly show. They asked if we wanted to stick around for another show, but I can't. So I have to go to the Wendy show. So I am on my way out. I have my trivia number. We have to give our trivia numbers back, so I have to find it. It's in my bag somewhere. I was gonna try to keep it. This is my trivia number. It was 15. I have to give it back. Thank you. That was fun. Thank you so very much. Okay. I did get some things from the Kelly and Ryan show. I did get a cup, but I have waited all of this time because I wanted to open this cup with you guys. Stop, these things, really? Really? These things. Yay! There you go. Kelly and Ryan. This is my last day coming by the Trump Tower. Here it is. Okay, here goes. I am going now to catch the train. I'm supposed to catch lady? The South Ferry. Oh gosh, I just missed it. That's it right there. That's what I'm supposed to take right there. I just missed it because I don't have a ticket. So I am about to get me a ticket and then I will get the next one in 6 minutes. So I have 6 minutes to get a ticket. I don't know what to do. Let me see. I absolutely don't know what to do. I absolutely don't know what to do.
She's visiting. Alright, where you visiting from? Where from?
I'm gonna get on the one.
Okay.
Okay, so what do I need to buy? I'm gonna come back too.
Are you gonna take 2 trips?
Yeah, one there and one back. Okay. Now I have 3 minutes to do this. I did it. Get my Metro card. Yes, I do want a receipt. Get my Metro card. Now, take my receipt. Okay, now. South Ferry in 2 minutes. I don't know what to do. Okay, really? Do what? Okay, I'm gonna follow your direction. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I know, it's too much.
Right, it's just way too much for me. Okay. Oh, I did what she's doing. Come on, really? Oh, got it. Thank you. I'm in the waiting room for the Wendy Show. So I feel like a bag lady because my bag broke. Now I can't hold it. And so remember, I had to take the train here. So it's been a couple of hours later since last I talked because we have been waiting outside. This is a bit more cumbersome than the other shows where for some reason, maybe I'm tired, maybe it's just late. But anyway, we're going in.
Real quick. Don't twerk, don't hurt nobody. Let's go. Clap those hands, clap
What's up? What do you think about this audience? This audience got a lot of swag. They got a lot of swag? Yes, a lot of swag, a lot of pretty women in the building. Do they have a lot of energy when they rocking, when they were walking in? How were they when they were walking in, Zappy? New Yorkers are, you know, a lot of New Yorkers in the building. Okay. I haven't seen much, but I see it in their eyes and they got energy. Toxic is the reason why I ask is because I want to know, should we reward these people just off the top by giving away some things to everybody in the audience? I don't think we should. This lady over here, she act like she don't give a shit. Oh, that's it. We out. This lady right here with the bun and the green, she gave me a light golf clap. Maybe she didn't hear what I said. Maybe should I stay there? Are we playing golf here? No. I say, we ain't playing no damn golf. I say, should we give away some things to everybody in the audience? What should we give away off the jump? Should I give away like maybe something like a vacation package for two? Or a $500 gift card? Give me some different things. Hold on, wait. Who wants to go on vacation? Who needs to go on vacation? Who actually deserves to go on a vacation? Since my fast nigga said, what if we gave everybody a $500 Visa gift card? What is the shoes? Go! It's too quiet in here. It's too quiet. Everybody else, I don't know. I want one more person. I need one more person. All right, you right there. Yeah, you. Have a seat, everybody. Have a seat. Oh, this looks interesting. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wendy Williams Show. Now, there's a few things I want you guys to know before we start officially, okay? If you have bags, jackets, or coats, please put them underneath your chairs at this time. Cell phones, electronics, let's return complete.
Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Here's Wendy!
It's game time! Let's get it on! We've all been there. You know what I mean? She didn't get a chance. Noise if you're having fun. The tickets are free. Go to wendyshow.com.
But behind the scenes, there's a whole nother show going on, which is probably the better show. Yes. If you want to talk.
Yes. The music was awesome. The DJ was great. Wendy said herself, the pre-show is better than the show, and it was.
Let's hear it for the one and only Wendy Williams! Everybody say bye, Wendy! Bye, Wendy! Great job, studio audience. Have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, did you have a good time today?
Yes! Had a great time at the Wendy Show. Great.
Oh, thank you very much.
Wonderful.
I'm glad you
Enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
You too.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye. Thank you. The Wendy Williams Show was the best experience. Oh, my God. I had the most fun. I'm going to go get me something to drink in my Kelly and Ryan cup.
When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better. When I look at what I've done now that we're apart.
Here's to 3 days in New York City visiting my favorite talk shows, really having a good time. And so this is to you. You know that thing that you've been wanting to do for a long time and you haven't done it yet? You know, that thing that might cost you, say, $1,000 trip. That thing that might cause you to go out of your way, but that thing that you know you're gonna love. the thing you've been waiting on, the thing that you live for, that thing, go do it. Go do that thing. Enjoy your day, everybody.
My feet. Oh my gosh. My leg is going to sleep. My leg is going to sleep. Oh.